Stepping up for his first lesson on Aussie soil is Colombian chef Charlie.
I want to bring my family for holidays, so if I can't drive, it will be so ridiculous. Like, I need a car.
Charlie, nice meeting you.
He passed his test at 16, on the other side of the world and on the other side of the road.
Okay, young man, you ready for this? Yeah!
But he hasn't driven since.
Of course, I'm nervous and I'm a bit check-in.
All right, let's do this. When you're ready.
Okay, turn on the car.
Car's ready on.
Okay. So,
flush in.
Flush in, go, beat, that thinking, number one.
Good. Look, shoulder check.
No one is there.
Yeah, straight ahead.
Come on, let's go, because we can do it.
That's it.
Charlie, what a character he is.
We're going to turn left as well, so indicate up.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, you haven't driven on the left-hand side before? No.
No, it's my first time.
It's your first time?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
So
make
I'm
sure
a
I
bit
remember.
confused about that kind of thing.
So far, so good. I'm going to pull over on the left-hand side where that post is. The pedal post.
Keen to put Charlie through his paces, Andrew wants to see how he can handle a hill start.
Stop it. That's it. And punch, punch, punch. Start the car up, Charlie.
Charlie's got the ability to drive. I'm going to push it a bit further, see how we go.
Nice and slow. Wait. That's okay.
I'm freaking out.
Okay. Why do you think we're rolling back?
I have to use my two legs and my arm.
Just gonna use
Too
everything.
much at the same time.
It's not that much. You'll be all right.
You can do it. Come on, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. You can do it.
Okay. Hand on the steering wheel.
Oh, yes.
So
Sorry.
clutch out halfway and just hold it there.
Yeah.
A little bit more. Right there. No more.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's
Now a
it.
bit of power. Keep the clutch there. Now release handbrake. Handbrake all the way down. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. Voila. Voila! There you go.
Yeah! I did it! You can, mate. You can.
17-year-old trainee manager Corey has a very unique reason for wanting a licence.
The reason I want to get my driver's license is so I can go and play Pokemon with all my friends.
Corey knows all too well how hard it is to catch a Pokemon by bus.
Once you get all your friends together and you're on a bus to get out to this Pokemon, it will take 45 to an hour to get there. But if you have a car, you've got extra time to take down the Pokemon, extra chance to collect the Pokemon, and then you're back in time before work.
Corey, it must be. Yep, I'm Scott. Pleased to meet you.
Swapping his teaching cap for examiner is Scott.
If I pass today, it'll be easier to drive around and catch more Pokemon.
You like video games and that yourself, do you? You ever play that Pokemon game or on your app on your phone and that? That was a big crazy going around.
It's in my pocket right now.
Yeah, right. So you literally track down Pokemon.
I've caught close to 3,000.
3,000 Pokemon. I was like, whoa, because I didn't know that many existed. All right, Corey, pulling over to the curb. We're safe to stop for our three-point turn.
The three-point turn was a pressure trigger in his lesson, so Corey's hoping there's no traffic.
All right, mate, when safe to do so, three-point turn, and we'll head back to the end of the street. Cool.
17-year-old Corey is near the end of his test and is stuck in a traffic standoff.
When those two cars showed up, I did get worried that I wouldn't be out of their way.
There was two cars coming in both directions, and I was thinking, is this going to put him off his game a little bit here? Because a lot of cars are impatient, they do zoom behind. He kept his cool, looking both ways to make sure the cars were waiting. And yeah, he successfully done a three-point turn.
With his test over, Corey now has an anxious wait to see if he's passed or failed.
Overall wasn't too bad, though there was a few mistakes. A little bit of car control, a couple stalls here and there.
That was a bad one.
Doing the three-point turn, you've done a bit of a half-hour shoulder check. It could have been a little bit more, but when doing the hill start, totally didn't do a shoulder check at all pulling away. And you want to know your result? You passed your test. 95%. 95%, so I only lost 5 points, but definitely remember those shoulder checks.
I was really excited about that.
Well done, mate. Drive safe.
The fact that I've passed today means I can go back to work, I can become a crew trainer and a driver, and I can always go and catch more Pokemon.
zone, right?
It is, yeah. We go through the 80k an hour zone, we're doing 65 or 70k an hour, and she actually put her foot on the brakes. So we're now doing 40, 45k an hour. She was so overcautious, it got to a point where it wasn't funny.
Hopefully Farida's manoeuvres won't be any laughing matter.
I'd like you to find somewhere along this road where it can do a three-point turn. She's still a bit nervous in making her own decisions. Okay, she mounted the curb before we got there.
And like the curbs, her mistakes are also mounting.
She missed a couple of shoulder checks. She seemed to think that the outside mirrors were good enough. You know, you have to look because there's blind spots.
Maybe Farida will be more observant in her reverse parallel park.
Reverse parallel, that was a bit of an issue. Finished?
Yes.
Well, we're best part of a metre away from the curb, which is double where we should be. So she got marked down for positioning there. When you're ready, we'll move off again, please.
Okay.
With only 10 minutes left, Farida's hopes of passing hang in the balance.
She hasn't really realised what she's done at that point.
Farida's hopes of getting her driving licence may have just come to a standstill.
For some unknown reason, she decided to stop at a green light. That really concerned me because everyone behind you is looking at, it's a green light, we're all going.
I haven't been driving for a couple of months because I drove my car into the garage door. I don't know why, I just thought my foot was on the brake and it wasn't. And Mum was like, stop, stop. So I did it again, up into the garage door for the second time.
To get her driving mojo back,
I'm Scott, pleased to meet you.
I'm Hannah, nice to meet you too.
Hannah, thank you.
Hannah's come to Scott of Palmerston Driving School.
So you crashed,
Yes.
and that shook you up a little, did it?
Yeah, just pushed back my confidence.
There's always mistakes when driving, and my job is just to try and boost her confidence back up and get back on the road and be on the safe side.
Here we go.
This is the moment. 2 months to now.
Once we got the lesson started and she was back on the road and changing gears and going around the corners, you could just see the excitement on her face.
So stopping just behind the line to go straight.
But just when Scott thinks the lesson is going well, Hannah does something unexpected.
As I made her stop at the roundabout, we were meant to continue straight.
So this is quite a steep little hill, so you are going to roll, but take your time. Bit revvy, but you didn't stop.
She was more worried about rolling back and finding the friction. She just turned left because that was the easiest option to get out of the roundabout.
Up, going left. That's it.
I just got a bit nervous and just out of the moment, I just totally forgot what he asked.
And then now, because you took me the long way to find your hill, I'm going to take you to one of the biggest hills in Palmerston. Hello Hill, that's a good hill.
Oh my.
So we're going to pull over on the steepest part, stopping anywhere to the curb.
I was like, he isn't really going to actually make me do it on this hill because it was just so big. Okay.
All right, let's give it a go. So clutch in gear. I bet you stall. Prove me wrong. Pull up, push the button. Yeah. Oh, bummer.
Bummer, you know, just so close to getting it, but stalled in the end.
Yep, turn the key.
Oh yeah, I thought.
Off the accelerator. That's when you start it, when the foot is flat on the floor on the accelerator. So yeah, try and take that foot off. A little bit more res, want a bit more power, Well done.
Plan for Tanetti's last lesson today is really just to boost her confidence. She does get nervous, and when she gets nervous, she makes quite a few mistakes.
When I hit the curb.
Oh, and you got it. You stopped on the curb.
Tanetti just loves her curves, I reckon. It's just like a magnet just drawing her in.
Then we're going to choose a spot where it's safe to stop for a 3-point turn. And look, hit the curb.
on the curb again. It's just like, can't get away from the curb.
I think it's just nerves.
Yeah, try and control the nerves.
Getting off the curb when doing the three-point turn, she got across the road. Next thing, a car started to come.
This car will go around.
Straight away, nerves jumped up. She tried to rush it. Pressure was on. She had to move out of the way.
Start back up.
Just kind of just lost it.
With Tanetti really needing her licence today, Scott's hoping she can pull herself together in time for the test.
She could be a good driver when she's not like under pressure and that. So hopefully she really ups her confidence and we can get through today.
Nice to meet you too. How are you?
Not bad.
I don't know how to drive. I've had 2 lessons. Like, one was in Ireland when I was 17, and then the second one, which was last year, which was in Darwin, was with my housemate who was a pilot. We just went around this car park for a while.
All right, so you have not actually physically driven on a main road since.
No.
You nervous?
A little bit. Like, I'm scared of other cars.
I should be nervous because I'm letting you loose. Eddie supposedly hasn't driven much at all, so probably we're going to stay on the side streets for now. All right, let's see how we go.
All right. I've got this.
Here we go. The street coming up, we are going to turn left, so clutch in, and second gear neutral, left and down. That's it. That's it. Good.
Am I right?
Clutch out. No, you're good. And just breathe.
I felt really uncomfortable. You've got the clutch, you've got to change the gears. Andrew's yapping in my ear. It's it's very stressful.
Returning somewhere? Good. I usually can figure out a shooting pretty well. All right, third gear.
That's fifth.
Good. Clutch out slowly. But Eddie confuses me. Build up speed, third gear.
Jesus Christ.
Third gear. Stand right.
Oh,
left.
shit.
Good, shoulder check left. Certain things he's horrendous at. Clutch out slowly. Just watch that curve, positioning. Make sure you're looking give way. Good, straight.
All right.
And other things that I expect him to be bad at, he's actually good. Who taught you how to steal?
No one. I've watched people drive for many years.
Yeah, well, I watch people do surgery on TV, but I'll never become a surgeon.
I have to admit, I have looked at YouTube, and it did help with my steering.
You've been driving. You've driven somewhere.
I swear to God, I've had 2 lessons in my life.
Well, whatever you're doing by watching YouTube, it's not too bad. CS homework. Can you practice? Will you be able to practice?
I'll try my best.
If not, I should make YouTube clips for you so you can watch that.